Hey guys, I got an afternoon editorial for you. That never happens, right? I got like 8 editorials to give you. I'm going to give you one right now, but on my list, I got like 8 of them to give you and adding more every day. I've got people sending them to me in email. Thank you for sending me those editorials. I'm going through them all the time. I may miss one or I may not do one. If it's questionable, like if I'm reading it and maybe somebody got arrested and maybe some people feel like, you know what, the cops were wrong on this one and they send it to me. If it's questionable and it looks like maybe the guy deserved to get arrested for one reason or another. This one here is a feel-good story, kind of a feel-good story. I know some of you are going to go, there's no feel-good stories with cops. But this one I kind of like, so I'm going to give it to you. We definitely need this one right now with everything going on in the world. It's good to see a cop that, you know what, just kind of goes out of her way. She's a good cop, man, as far as I'm concerned. Comes to us from CNN. Thank you, CNN, for this story. A Rhode Island police officer just reminded the world that while the coronavirus pandemic can claim lives, shut down cities, and change life as we know it, it can't take away kindness. The Warwick Police Department received a call on Friday night for a community service organization alerting authorities that an 87-year-old woman had no food in her home. Officer Jill Marshall, who works with the department's Community Services Division, volunteered to conduct a welfare check and found the elderly woman was living with her disabled son and had nothing to eat. Officer Jill Marshall offered to go food shopping for the family and their cat. The Warwick Police Department posted on Facebook, the officer asked for her grocery list and then went shopping. With the generosity of the market and members of the public who overheard the story, the officer was able to return with everything in the list. Marshall had visited a local grocery store, which donated $25 to help cover the cost of groceries. When other people in the store heard of what Marshall was doing, they donated enough money to buy $100 worth of food for the family. Jill Marshall told CNN, I was ready to use my own money to help them, but the generosity of those shopping and Shaw's grocery store paid for her list. I would have never left them and make them wait for food. That's just not humane, Marshall told us. Marshall went on to say, when I saw how happy and relieved her and her son were, it truly made my night. I can't express how good that felt. I felt grateful and appreciative for those who overheard me and just pulled out their wallet to help. By Sunday, more than 230 cases of coronavirus and at least 2 deaths were reported in Rhode Island. The global pandemic has forced millions of people to distance themselves from family and friends and has left grocery stores short on food and supplies, including toilet paper. So there's a kind of a feel-good story for you. This police officer, she just went out of her way. She was going to go buy the food herself. She was going to pay for it. But the store said, we'll donate. People in the store heard what she was saying and talking about, apparently. They donated. That's just everybody's paying for this, this old lady, her son, and her cat to eat. That's the kindness that's going on right now. So no matter what's happening in the world, there's still people out there that are ready to pull together and help. That's the beauty of American people. We're there to help each other in most cases. I know there are some knuckleheads out there, but don't be too hard of critic on this police officer. She did a great thing. She fed an elderly woman and her son and the cat. It's always good to hear somebody do something good for someone else. I have several editorials that I'm going to be giving you for the rest of the week, or the remainder of the week, where it's not good, where cops are thugging up, and you're going to see it right here. So don't tune away or you're going to miss me talking about cops screwing up, shutting people down at funerals, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, hurting people. It's right here, guys, on Community Leo Watch. Because that's what I do. I watch Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast. Jill Marshall of Rhode Island, you rock, girl. Thank you guys for watching.